Hillary Clinton is here right now, joining us live. Secretary Clinton, thanks for joining us this morning. Let me pick up where Cecilia's piece left off. That attack on Senator Sanders' health care record. Chelsea Clinton saying he's going to dismantle Obamacare. Sanders' campaign says that is simply not true. They're going beyond Obamacare. And President Obama's former strategist David Axelrod weighed in as well. He said it's really not an honest attack. It's not something they should have sent her out to do.
Well, first of all, I adore my daughter, and I know what she was saying, because if you look at Senator Sanders' proposals going back 9 times in the Congress, that's exactly what he's proposed, to take everything we currently know as health care, Medicare, Medicaid, the CHIP program, private insurance, now the Affordable Care Act, and roll it together.
But give health care to everyone.
Well, but let's get the specifics, George. That's why I'm saying we're now in the area where we have to go from generalization to specifics. I have said what I will do to improve the Affordable Care Act, and I've laid out specifics about out-of-pocket costs, about prescription drug costs. What Senator Sanders has said, and it's his perfect right to say it, is he wants a national health insurance single-payer system. Okay, so now tell the American people how much that's going to cost them, because every analysis that I'm aware of shows it's going to cost middle-class families and working families, and also explain why, after this historic achievement of President Obama, we've been fighting to get some kind of affordable care since Harry Truman. Now he wants to start all over again. And I think those are legitimate questions. That's what people are asking me out in Iowa and New Hampshire, and we deserve to give answers.
Senator Sanders says you're starting to draw these contrasts because you're getting nervous.
Well, you know what? I have a different rhythm about how a campaign goes, and maybe it's based on my experience compared to his. But we have spent the beginning of this campaign for months now, where I've been laying out my policies, where I've been meeting with people, listening to them about what they want the next president to do. And now we're in the sprint, and it is time to draw contrasts so that, look, there's no comparison between what the Democrats believe, because we have some of the very same objectives compared to what the Republicans are peddling. But there are substantive differences between us, and I want people to know about that. This is all in the context of, my deep respect for him and his many years of service. But we have differences on guns, on taxes, on health care. And I think people should have that information before they go to the caucus or the primary.
You've also been saying that, making an issue of electability, saying you're the candidate who can win in November. Here's the ad you put in Iowa last week.
So ask yourself, who's the one candidate who can stop them? Hillary Clinton, tested and tough. To stop them, stand with her.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
That ad certainly implies that you think that Bernie Sanders cannot win a general election. Is that what you believe?
What that ad says is that I have the experience, the toughness, the resilience to be able to take on the Republicans. I think that's a very...
Also says you're the only one.
Well, I think I will do the best job of making sure we don't let a Donald Trump or a Ted Cruz become the next president of the United States.
So many polls show Bernie Sanders doing better against Donald Trump than you?
I don't pay attention to the polls, George. I mean, I know that's the way folks keep up with it in terms of the horse race. But from my perspective, polls go up, polls go down. I don't really pay attention to them. I have a plan. I'm implementing it in Iowa. I'm implementing it in New Hampshire. I feel very good about it. And now it's, 2+ weeks until we know.
Your own campaign is saying that if you lose, Iowa could change the course of the election. Is that what you believe?
I want to win. But I have a very long view about this. I've been organizing in the states that come after, South Carolina, Nevada, and then the states that come after that. Look, I campaigned until June last time, as we all remember. I feel very strongly that we must have a Democratic president to succeed President Obama. That's what I'm going to be making the case for.
Before we go, you buy a Powerball ticket?
I did.
And if you win?
Well, I'll fund my campaign.
Secretary Clinton, thanks for joining us this morning.